Sup, y'all? It's your girl, Andrea, and today we're gonna be talking about how I spent my Christmas here in Romania. Um, so I would have mentioned like a general way Romanians do it. If y'all want a video on that, hit me up in the comments, and I could make something like that. But in this case, being half being Nigerian and Romanian, um, we express the best of both worlds. So to start with, normally in Nigeria we know the traditional stuff like the traditional food, jollof rice, maybe some families plan to make other types of rices like fried rice, maybe with pepper soup. And yeah, you know the whole tradition of maybe Christmas clothes, maybe going to church and maybe sharing food with your neighbors, all that stuff that goes on in a Nigerian family on Christmas and just during the season, some of them also during the New Year's. And over here in Romania, you have traditions as well. Quite a lot of traditions than I thought actually, because you have the food, maybe sarmale, normally sarmale, but it, I, yeah, I mean some people like sarmale, some people don't. I mean, no hate, but um yeah, you have like children going to sing like Kulinde and all of that. And what else? In Romania, I usually see masquerades. I also saw that in Nigeria as well. And there's a lot of stuff. If I remember, I'm gonna mention them. So I'm gonna start with what I did this past Christmas before in general. So this Christmas, because other times we've noticed that we've been following traditions, making sarmale, and I personally do not like sarmale. I mean, it's not that I don't like it like totally. It's just that compared to other dishes, other Romanian dishes, sarmale isn't it's tasty, just doesn't compare to them in my opinion. I mean, I prefer Mama Liga. I just really like Mama Liga. So this year we decided not to make sarmale. Yeah, but we did make some meat, and if anyone wanted to eat it, eat with Mama Liga or bread as usual. So I think this year was mainly with more Nigerian dishes. I mean, we did make Romanian stuff, but we were full. Okay. In this house, Nigerian food thrives more. And we made jollof rice. My mom made chicken pepper soup with rice and white rice. And I made papanash, the Romanian desserts, which recently I have learned, and it's actually really fun and it was tasty. Yeah. So this is what I made, by the way. This is what I made. Great. So apart from that, during this season, my little brother went to sing, Colinde and all that. And I would say compared to other years, this year has been different in terms of Colinde in general. Like around this time, I believe that maybe either people are more selfish than usual. Not really selfish, maybe more, yeah, I'll use selfish. More selfish than usual, or in this economy, people really don't have enough money to give out. So I mean, back in the day, for what people would tell me, that some people would make maybe 500 lei just for colinde. And yeah, when my little brother tried it, he could barely make 100. So after going block by block and all that. Yeah, so basically singing carols, and it ain't easy. I guess that's just what this year has come of, but I was being realistic. I told him, he didn't listen. So I guess that's one thing. Over here in the city, it hasn't snowed on Christmas Day in about over 5 years. And 2 days after Christmas, I saw some stuff. I mean, I thought it was snow at first, but it wasn't really snow, just some sort of natural whatever. Um yeah. So I guess that's for this Christmas. As for other Christmas, um normally we would visit our relatives. By relatives, I mean mostly godparents. I don't think I ever remembered a Christmas really visiting my relatives, like external family. So it's really just been our godparents inviting us over and maybe having other visitors as well. And I really like the company. Yeah, last Christmas was the first Christmas I saw snow on a Christmas day because we spent it on the mountains. But the traditional Romanian food has always remained. Last year it was the first Christmas I spent without any Nigerian Christmas food. 2 years before then, I mean, there was salada de boeuf. Also, this year we made salada de boeuf. I forgot to mention that it was amazing. I really prefer the homemade ones there. I don't think I've even seen anyone at restaurants, but makes sense. Um, actually it doesn't, but whatever. So 2 years ago, 2 years ago, we spent the Christmas almost like last year, just that it wasn't on the mountain, so there was no snow. But there was fun. You know, we danced a lot, and it was traditional Romanian food with our relatives, our godparents there, and at home we had already made some jollof rice or whatever rice was cooked that year. I don't remember, but most likely jollof rice. And for what I remember, nobody went for Colinde. I mean, we were just sort of understanding the traditions. I mean, we're just understanding the traditions because it's been 4 years since I've been here. Yeah, so I guess that I've mentioned this year's, I've mentioned last year's, I've mentioned 2 years ago, and then now is the first Christmas that I spent in Romania. That year, I don't know, like everything that happened in 2022, everything that happened that year was sort of catastrophic, in my opinion, because that year everybody felt sick and no one felt like celebrating Christmas. I mean, we were red, we tried to make it okayish, but it wasn't helping. So yeah, it was, I mean, something we sort of forgot until I just remembered because of this video. And yeah, but you see, this Christmas I also remember watching movies. I think it was really nice. Like it was the first Christmas apart from the one where everyone was sick. That's apart from my first Christmas here where I spent it at home, only at home, and really enjoyed it. Watched a Christmas cartoon and tried out some traditions. I saw some masquerades. Some days ago I saw these people who like do these little festivities, like these little acts and I don't know, sort of entertainment on the streets. So yeah, I guess that's how my Christmas has been and how it was this year. and how it is for a lot of Romanians. I mean, apart from the Nigerian part of it, but story of my life. Well, Christmas is over. Now, Happy New Year in advance. See you in my next video.